I'm watching you. Private eye.
Oh yeah. Hello and welcome to your podcast, Veronica Mars. I am disappointingly Joe.
And I'm Peppy Travis.
Oh yay. And today we are here bringing you Veronica Mars Season 2, Episode 6. Rat Saw God.
This is an episode that feels like it's out of season 1, to be honest.
In what regard?
Just because it's pretty much a lot of its repercussions of season 1 are like trying to wrap up threads from season 1.
I feel more like this episode's point was purely to drive all the threads that we've been, or not threads, but tying up some season 1 loose ends and driving a lot of the season 2 story point beats that we've hit these last 5 episodes. Things we've started to build upon. That type of stuff. No?
For me, it felt like it fit in season. It felt like
Well, is that like a compliment, or I don't
know. I have such a weird,
because you love season 1.
like,
so I don't.
This episode's all right. Why don't you tell us about this episode, Joe, and then we'll deep dive into this bad boy.
Okay. iTunes. This is like a horrible iTunes description.
They've been pretty not great.
It gets worse somehow. Veronica comes to the aid of Abel Kuntz, recurring guest star Christian Clemenson. What?
He's been in like 3 episodes.
The man originally convicted of Lily Kane's murder, who is now looking for his missing daughter. Guest star Joss Whedon, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, makes his acting debut, and recurring guest star Harry Hamlin, L.A. Law, returns as Aaron Eccles. What are they doing? What is...
That tells you nothing about the episode.
It tells you nothing about the episode. Abel Kuntz has never been a recurring guest star. Harry Hamlin, barely a recurring guest star in season 1.
No, he was a very much recurring guest star in season 1.
I guess. Oh, yeah, I guess he was there a lot more than I remember.
What are you talking about? Shut up. Also, that kind of gives away the big reveal that he's in the prison.
Not really.
I think
it just gives away that Aaron's in the episode. Keith goes and visits him at the end.
I don't know. I didn't like that. I don't like Joss Whedon. I have issues with Joss Whedon.
I don't know what that has to do with Aaron, but okay. So this episode gives us 3 main stories of such. You have the whole Veronica, Clarence, Abel stuff. You have the Keith, Lamb, and Aaron, and Logan and everyone else. Because Logan kind of interacts with quite a few people this episode.
Yeah, except for... Well, no, everybody, because he has that scene with Veronica. Yeah, everyone.
I know. It's weird.
He has his hands in all the pots.
We went from, like, never seeing him in season 2, all of a sudden he's talking to everybody. He's just a chatty Cathy.
Well, because they realized he needed more screen time.
But I don't even feel like... I don't know. It still didn't feel like a lot of screen time. Like, it was a lot of, like, 45-second scenes.
Well, let's start with my favorite scene of the episode. Let's just start with Logan, I guess.
Okay.
I love him and Dick, like, weirdly bumping into each other, and then, like...
Dude, my stepmom? I'm a total piece of crap. Better you than the cable guy, I guess. And I'd be lying to say if I never perved on your mom while she was prancing around the pool in that hardly there bikini of hers.
Great. So, no hard feelings?
No, she gave me a few.
I love that. That was such, like, that was really cute of them.
Yeah.
Or not of them, but of Dick to just be like, no, that's cool. Like,
because he gets it. Right. He's like, she's hot. Go for it, dude. Better than the cable guy.
It was a great callback to, like, the Eccles Family Christmas, where everyone's just, like, ogling Lynn. Yeah. And I don't know. I kind of wanted that to ever be mentioned, so I forgot about that scene. This scene.
This is also the first episode we kind of get some sort of fallout from Dick Sr. leaving, and like kind of what's going on with the Casablancas kids.
Oh yeah,
and him and Gia are talking.
Do you even know where your dad went?
Let's just say I'm not at liberty to discuss. Our lawyers say if he ever sets foot on U.S. soil, he's looking at 10 to 15 at Club Fed.
So you're all alone? Oh, what's that like? Is it cool? Or, I guess, weird?
It's tough. You know, my real mom's got a new family up in Frisco, so I'm pretty much the man of the house, just trying to take care of Beeve and stuff.
And it's like,
Could you imagine just like Dick Casablancas taking care? Not even in a sexual, like him being in charge of like your
Anything?
livelihood, and you're just like, fuck.
I guess I'm gonna die.
Basically. And then, so we get that, and then we have like one of my least favorite moments in the series in terms of Dick, with the whole PG-13 gang thing and everything. He's like, what? It's illegal to kill Mexicans now?
Ooh.
I'm like, this is a way too close to home with this current climate.
Yeah.
Not like it hasn't been before, because hello, America. But Jesus fucking Christ. That was
That was a line.
fucking hate this country.
That was, again, Dick's the worst.
True to
but
life, I guess, because that's that rich.
I
White guy for
support
you.
Dick Casablancas and everything he does, so I know I'm part of the problem.
Wait, what?
Dick's awful, but I love him, so I don't know what to say.
No, I get.
But I also, I really enjoy when Gia's asked, I guess it's more of a Veronica thing, but it reflects to Dick when Gia's like,
Speaking of which, what do you think about Dick? Casablancas, I presume. Well, what can I say? Dick is just... Dick.
Yes.
and Gia's just like, no, like Dick in general. Are you a lesbian, Veronica
really
Mars?
good. That was really good comedic timing with them. Like just
Yeah.
the break in it. It was really like
Kristen Ritter is really good at playing that like ditzy girl.
She is,
And it's great that she's also really good at playing that badass chick.
well, and then
As we'll see, not on Veronica Mars, but
then you have it like just her acting against Kristen Bell, who does it equally as well. So it's
Yeah.
just so fucking fun anytime they're together. So we're starting with Logan. Okay, we get what's his face, Hannah's dad, the surgeon, coming forward.
That's right.
Yeah,
I forgot that was Hannah's dad.
everything. That's what I also like about this season is everything kind of connects, and not
Because I think that,
in a
like I said
horrible
last
way.
episode, I think this season they actually were able to plan things out. Because I think when you're in like your first season, you just don't know, are you actually going to get more than like 10 episodes on air? So, but their second season, they're like, okay, we're comfortable.
right.
Let's
We at least know we have 22 episodes to work here.
Because I can't remember if season 1, if they were only picked up for 13 and then got like a back 9. I can't remember how. That
Oh my
happened
god,
back then.
could you imagine Lord of the Bling being a series finale? Could you imagine?
Let's just say we would not have gotten a movie.
We would not have had this podcast.
No.
Oh my god, that would be so tragic. But
But hey, at least Lily would be in the finale either way.
there you go. Silver lining, I guess.
Bright side.
So the whole like Logan and Aaron in jail is extremely far-fetched, but I like it.
It's very far fetched, but also it's TV. I'll
It's
take
good.
it.
Like they utilized it well.
But I just want to know how Lamb and like Lamb's gonna like a lot of things have to move for this to time up to perfectly time out.
I get it.
And I'm impressed. Go Lamb. Lamb. Everyone thinks Lamb's an idiot, but when he puts his mind to something, he gets it done.
God, this
Go
podcast
Lamb.
has just devolved into you
And hey,
praising
at the end
Lamb
of the day,
and Dick Jr.
Lamb's the sheriff. He won. So
Wow. Ugh.
fair and square, yo.
Whatever. It's gross. So when Dick's talking about fake IDs with was it Logan? I can't remember either. Or
Logan.
Duncan?
No, it's Duncan and Veronica.
Yeah. Who's the M bomb that he mentions that's getting the fake IDs? He says it's M bomb.
Madison?
Okay, I was like racking my brain for an M name, and I don't know why I didn't think of Madison.
It was Mac.
That's
Mac.
what I was. That's like kind of where my mind went. I was like, no fucking way
Dick
would
and
Mac.
Mac have like this weird secret friendship that no one knows about.
Oh, that makes season 3 way more awkward. That
Oh, Logan's arrest act I also really enjoyed, where poor old Sax is just like, come on, can we just... let's just go. He's like, I want to be la 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 la. He's like, you're arrested for the death of Felix Toombs. And he's like, oh, deja vu.
So I'm glad you brought that up, because I remember after this episode aired, people were getting upset at Veronica for not helping Logan in that moment, or like throughout the episode.
Helping Logan
all.
with what?
The whole arrest thing, like, she believes he's innocent, so why isn't she helping? And like, I don't get it. Like, he doesn't want the help, first of all. She just got through telling him, like, what, 4 episodes ago, like, you're just a rich boy with a death wish.
Yeah.
And like, why would she waste her time on that? Like, she has so much shit on her plate already, between like the bus crash being her fault, the election, school, the mystery of the week, whatever's going on
Oh my god,
every week in her life. Like, she doesn't have the time, and that just always sticks out to me with this episode, is people calling Veronica, like, I don't remember heartless, but like, I don't know, just like not caring about him. Like, and also Wallace is gone. Like, she also has that too. Like,
also Veronica can only do so much. Logan,
yes,
a lot of times puts himself in these situations,
well,
and from like, even from the flashback that he wakes up, he has no memory of what he did. There's just Felix's dead body. Like, any sane person would be like, oh, you're holding the bloody knife, clearly you stabbed him.
yes. It's kind of like the movie, honestly, like, where Veronica's living this fine, normalish life in New York. She's about to become a lawyer, and Logan drags her back into her crack den. And I just, I don't know. It's something that always upsets me. I think it was this season. I don't remember. I think I don't want to like scour through the forums again, but like, I just remember people vilifying Veronica a lot this season. And I don't get it. No.
I was going to say, I think season 1, she was definitely more the villain.
She
was the villain in season 1. But season 2, she's like this but not even the villain.
Season 1 she was the
anti-hero.
anti-hero. Season 1 she was the anti-hero. Season 2 she's just a hero.
Yeah, because season 1 she's not going around like physically like or like mentally tormenting her classmates.
Well, this kind of actually will tie really well into the Veronica Abel stuff and how much she's grown. Like, last season, she lied to Amelia in order to get what Veronica wanted, and she lied to Amelia to get what Veronica wanted.
She also lied to, I mean, we'll talk about it at the end of the story, but she lied to all the Kuntzes to get a...
Yeah, well, but in this one, she lied to Abel to help him. It wasn't benefiting her at all to tell him, like, oh, Amelia's dead. Like, oh, you're going to be seeing her soon enough. Like, you're both going to hell, so...
the Amelia mystery this episode was so lackluster. Because, again, there was really no conclusion to it.
What do you mean there was no conclusion to it?
So we find out who kills her.
Yeah, and Clarence is about to handle shit.
But we don't
Should
really
we
get
cut
like
to him in Vegas shooting someone?
No, but we don't really get like a why. I assume it was the money. It's not really clear why she was murdered.
That's fair.
And this has kind of been a theme for like the mysteries of the week. Is the UPN wants mysteries of the week, but the writers clearly don't want to put all the effort into it and are more focused on the character-driven stories, which is fine, but it also makes these mysteries crappy,
I guess. Oh, but can we talk about how Abel only got 3 million? I don't even care if it was 2005, 4, 3, 2, 1, what the fuck ever. 3 million for taking like a murder rap? Really? Is it like anything more than that would have been suspicious?
I mean,
like, Amelia should have came back and been like, what are you doing? Like, what? 3 million? Like, she should have asked for more than $250,000 when she came back to them.
Also, like, I feel like Amelia, like, first of all, Ibiza, you're so basic.
Oh, she's just a straight white girl.
She would be one of those people that went to like that fire festival.
The fire.
Amelia would have gone to Fire Festival and then like
She would have
wanted her money
She would have
back and
invested in it like hard.
she would have invested. She would have got one of like the
nice ones, yeah, like
The
quote
nice
unquote
ones.
nice ones.
yeah. And then she would have been in the documentary to try to get her money back. That's Amelia de Lamprey, people.
I'm buying that. I'm into it. I definitely like that. The best part of this episode, though, is Clarence Weedman.
Oh yeah,
Without a doubt.
I love when Veronica's in his office and he's just because now it's less. She's less afraid of.
You're the head
him.
of what?
She's less afraid of him because, like in season 1, she just assumed he was gonna kill her.
Yeah.
So she's a little like, ugh. But now she's like, I'm dating your boss's son. Come for me, bro.
Let's do this. Let's try this now, sir. Like, I love this buddy cop dynamic that they have, and
I'm sad that we don't get more of it because
I want a spin-off. I need him
I
in
actually
season
really
5.
enjoy them.
Like, I need this.
It's weird how much I enjoy them together.
So good. Well, it's because like they're just such a really good balance for each other. Like he's what she could be, like with the right training type of thing. Like
because he's basically just like a male Black Veronica Mars at this point.
he's like she could be his Padawan, and like.
Well, I love it when he's holding Amelia's boyfriend out the window, and then they're leaving.
Wow. Where'd you learn that interrogation technique?
Harvard. It's a pretty convincing hysterical routine you got. Where'd you learn that?
Watching cheerleading tryout results.
Throughout the whole...
And like, because when she goes to the motel, I love how the guy is like, she's like, Naughty doesn't have an O. He's like, it's with a K. She's like, oh, naughty schoolgirls. What are they gonna think of next? And then she keeps going in and keeps having to buy these rooms.
That was like so oddly satisfying.
Yes.
Like I don't know what it was. Like it was.
And then just
such a
Clarence
dick move.
walks in and is like, I'm gonna cut off your fingers. Oh, she's with a guy, and then she's like, what? He's like, well, you didn't ask me that. And Veronica's like, I spent like, what was it, $90 by the end of this.
Okay, so when she calls back to the manager after they find the dead body, and Veronica says, I'm guessing you're on email right now. What's your address?
Yeah.
You're on email? Okay, this was 2005, but email was well established at this point in technology. No one's
I remember watching season 2, and every episode is brought to you by AOL, and because in Canada we didn't have AOL, but because it's America Online, they didn't venture out. So.
You didn't have a COL?
No, like I had the Messenger, but we didn't have AOL like internet. But I do remember they used to do like special, like for behind the scenes things. Go to AOL.com/Veronica Mars, and. I could never go because they would never like play.
Oh, by the way, you are technically in North America, so shut your fucking mouth. I was right.
What?
You could be part of America Online. You could be part of North America Online.
Okay, well, AOL, much like Warner Brothers, doesn't acknowledge Canada as a source of income.
Warner Brothers is coming up with an AI to greenlight movies for them, and all I could think of is Osimo.
This is Osimo. Adam Sandler is a coach.
It was just, sorry, I just like read that before we started recording. So
yeah, because the DC Universe thing would make probably a lot more money if it was like not just a US exclusive. So I'm really glad Disney was not idiots and has made it available in a lot of places, but I think Europe doesn't have it yet.
Oh yeah. Like, Disney cares more about its international than anything.
Well, because Disney knows where the money's at.
China.
Disney's yeah. Like, Warner Brother hasn't realized that yet.
So if you make it internet, whatever. I liked throughout the episode, like, Veronica's, like, longing for Wallace, and, like, he's not there, but, like, she didn't let us forget about him. I really enjoyed that.
Okay. It wasn't like she was really longing for Wallace. It's just she had to do more work because Wallace.
No, she had like no one. She didn't have her best friend there.
But like, when she goes and sees Joss Whedon's character, and I do like when she gets to play ditzy.
Okay,
it's always
but
really
like
fun.
her flirting with him is so gross now.
So gross.
So gross.
So gross.
Like, oh god, I feel so bad for Kristen. Like, she shouldn't have had to do that. It's just skeezy.
It's okay. She's making Disney Frozen money now, so it's all
she
worth
could
it.
buy Joss Whedon now. She could buy that motherfucker. Okay, so like the America's Next Top Model girl,
she was so bad.
Nicole?
She did not.
No.
Oh my god.
Was it Nicole?
Okay, she did not deserve to win that challenge.
Nick.
I remember that very clearly.
What is her name, Travis?
I don't remember her name.
God damn it.
I hate her. She was my least favorite contestant. She was awful. The only reason the judges liked her is because she had like had a short haircut and kind of like boyish look, so it kind of worked for her.
She was horrible in her photos.
She could not
She
act.
had like one face. It was very Zoolander.
She had one face. Oh my god. Like, but the judges like loved her.
She made
it was
it
so
far.
weird.
Well, not far, but she made it farther than she should have.
She made it near the end.
She wasn't top 3, was she?
I'll take a look. Let me.
Did she get to go?
Please stand by.
Well, did she go on the trip?
I'm pretty sure she went on the trip.
Because that's usually when you tell someone went far in America's Next Top Model.
Did
they get to go on the international tour? But I don't know. I really liked the scene though. I don't think she did bad, like in terms of
she didn't
acting.
do well.
Oh my god, it wasn't like
her name is Kim.
Kim. Okay. What was? Oh, I was calling her Nicole. That's another girl that season. There's always like a Nicole every season though.
She made it to episode 10.
Oh, so that's like
out of 12. So she made it to the top 4 or 3.
Oh wow.
Oh, she made it to the top 5.
Okay. Well, I mean, still too far. Oh, so she got to go do the go-sees.
No, she didn't.
Top 5. Or is it top 4 the two go-sees?
She just missed it. Oh wait. Where are they in this episode?
I'm gonna just have to rewatch this season.
Oh no, she was in England. She was in London because she met Twiggy.
Oh, that's the episode she went home on, right?
Yeah.
Because she could have nailed that challenge, but whatever.
Sorry about that little America's Next Top Model detour, but
right.
I have a lot of strong. The 2 models that make it to this episode, neither of them deserved it.
There were 2 models in this episode?
In this season.
Oh, okay. I was like, what other one did I miss?
Kristen Ritter.
Oh, she's just a
Kristen
goddess.
Ritter was a top model winner.
No, because Top Model would have been canceled 2 seasons later. Let's be honest here. Okay, back to Veronica Mars. When Keith calls up Veronica and is like, ooh, why is your penis on a dead girl's phone? And she's like, oh my god, I caused the bus crash or whatever. And she does like the museum thing.
Can we
like,
talk
the
about
pictures?
The camera attached to like her phone, attached to the laptop, just to send the stupid photo? And she's like, do you think whoever designed all this technology was meant for it to be like used this way? And I'm like, brah,
so
your phone takes photos. I don't understand why you didn't send a
plus
photo.
It'll be lower quality through the phone, so he wouldn't be able to like pick up on things. Like, it was really...
Plus, also, what? It took her like 20 minutes to set up that thing?
So an hour later, she sends him the photo.
Sends the photo.
But I will say, like, in terms of Veronica Mars doing shit with technology, you could actually do all that with, like, the phone camera and your laptop. So at least that was accurate, I suppose.
It was just a lot. Also, she just like moves all the photos. And knowing Veronica, she did not move them back.
Well, honestly, good for her, because like just to check in a room, charging her $30.
Hey, he's doing his job, okay?
He could have been a little less.
He was busy looking up naughty schoolgirls.
So is that like, if it's naughty with the case, so it's like female Groot being nutty and a little like, so female Groot in a Catholic schoolgirl outfit.
I think he means like bendy schoolgirls, like tie themselves in knots.
Or, oh god, which one is it? Army Hammer that's really into like rope play. Like, he was liking a lot of shit on Twitter that had to do with like binding and like tying people up.
I hope so.
I think it was Army Hammer, or it was Henry Cavill.
Either or ends together. That's
it was
the
just
only
it
reason
was
why Man from
it was
Uncle's
one of the
okay.
guys that looks exactly like them. One of the 12 that are out there. Speaking of like Clarence and Veronica teaming up, if like the Kane scholarship wouldn't have worked out or whatever, she could have just joined Kane Software as security with Clarence, because Celeste would have had a field day.
I don't think Celeste has any kind of cares about the ins and outs of Kane
But like,
Software.
if she has to like stop by the Kane residence to like do something for Jake. Oh god, there's just so many possibilities we could have went with there by having Veronica shadow Clarence. That is the biggest missed opportunity of the show.
I really wish we would have seen him. I wanted to see him go to Las Vegas and stir some shit. I want to see Clarence in action. I also really enjoy when Veronica is like talking to all like the roommate and the boyfriend, and she's like, I would go check myself this Ibiza trip, but Dad's really against these long distance trips. But also, just ask Duncan, hey Duncan, can you get me a ticket to Ibiza?
You know,
He'd be like,
when your boyfriend is the son of a billionaire, they have to have their own private jet.
Oh yeah,
there's no way.
Because isn't that what they picked Duncan up?
Oh,
it was
yeah.
a private jet.
Yeah.
Keith and Duncan rode a private jet
when he came back from Cuba.
Looking good.
Mighty fine.
Mighty fine.
When Veronica tells Clarence like, oh, you can't do anything, he's a diplomat's son. Clarence is like, I don't fucking care. He's like, I don't care who son you are. Like, I'll do this my fucking self. Like, I'm not going to the cops, Veronica. Like, this is getting handled by me. And I kind of like that. Like, I don't know if it was like respect for Amelia or just like trying to tie up that loose end so they don't like come after Kane Software. But goddamn, Clarence is just so badass and cool. I love him so much.
Yeah.
And it's a good foreshadow to what we get in the finale with
season
Aaron.
Finale.
Yeah.
Because this is his last big episode, right?
Yeah, because we don't get him in season 4, do we? Or season 3.
Let me double check. He is in season 4 and in season 3.
Oh, he is in season 4. Yeah, I remember. Because Logan, or Clarence fills in for Logan bodyguarding.
Oh, yeah, he does.
God, Clarence looks so good there, too.
Yeah, he does.
And then we get that really sweet moment at the end where Veronica's with Abel and, like, sitting at his bedside, holding his hand or whatever. Like, it's just sad as fuck because, like, the dude's gonna die alone in that room.
Also, I'm pretty sure you can't just walk up to a nurse and be like, hey, this person, are they... What's their medical history? I'm pretty sure you're not allowed to do that.
You know, HIPAA laws be damned. It's Veronica.
And the nurse is just like, 2 or 3 days tops. And she's like, cool.
Well, but if you're like...
Can I also get, like, his full... Can you just print out his whole history? Oh, yeah, of course. Sure. Sure, ma'am.
Oh, you're Veronica Mars? Yeah, definitely. I'll get it. I'll fax it to you. Do you need email? vmars@aol.com? All right. Send it right on over.
Speaking of vmars@aol.com, when Cliff comes to Logan in the jail, and Veronica calls him up, and they have like the back and forth.
It's Cliff.
Cliffy, need a quick favor.
No can do. I am right in the middle.
Cliff, come on, you owe me.
I owe you? Who unconfiscated all your fake college IDs?
Who got the Lincoln out of your ex's name?
Well, who helped put that lien against Lee's Walkin' Donut?
And who proved that stripper was colorblind?
Okay, who am I calling and what am I giving them?
And he's just like, okay, you win.
Oh my god, I love that. I love how he just concedes. It's perfect. He's like, well, no, you're fair.
But I also
fair.
wish...
Like, I love because wasn't it last time he ended with, like, you owe
but
me?
also... I wish we got... I would like to see this
before,
whole lean on this, like, Chinese donut shop. Like, what was that about? And then, like, these are the stories I want to see.
Right? Oh, imagine a show. Cliff, Clarence, Veronica.
2 season of E. I like it. 2 season of E coming this fall on HBO Max. CCV.
Isn't that a Canadian broadcasting network?
No, it's CBC. CBC. Canadian Broadcasting.
I thought there was whatever. And then the return of the Argyle shirt and Veronica mixing up her boyfriends because they all look the same.
She has a type, and it's generic white dudes. Who can blame her?
They all look Piz, Duncan, Logan. If you covered up their faces and hairstyle, they all look the same.
Leo never got a chance to wear that shirt, though.
Leo is the other one that looks different. That Italian stallion's looking a little mortified. Ooh, he's coming back soon.
Yeah, he's in my dreams every night. He ain't going nowhere. That's the only reason I'd want to watch New Girl, but I can't stand Zooey Deschanel so much.
It wasn't... I don't know. I watched like the first season or two.
I kind of just want to watch the episodes with Megan Fox, but that's only like 6 episodes.
I know. I wanted to come back and watch it for that, but I never did. I love her. God, I love Megan Fox. So then Keith, we go and talk about some not Sheriff Mars.
So, okay.
I am tired of bad guys winning elections.
No.
It just sucks.
Whatever.
Whatever.
What kind of bugs me is there's no follow-up to last episode's breakup with Alicia in this episode.
Oh, I know.
And, like, it's very up in the air if they're together or not. And I don't know. It would have been nice.
When do we get that mention?
I don't even remember getting a mention.
I'm pretty sure we do. Pretty sure. I'm not 100%. But...
I assume when Wallace shows back up.
I miss him already.
Also, I think it's really stupid that just because Wallace is gone, Jackie's also gone. But she's still a Neptune.
Dude, but also, like, her story's kind of...
This could have been a great way for her to, like, interact with Veronica. Or, like, set up a friendship with, like, any...
I was thinking for this episode specifically, but, yeah, there's, like, 4 more episodes.
Well, I don't see why she...
could have her after this.
I feel like...
There was too much in this episode,
I think Gia would have invited her to the party.
I don't think she would have gone. Well, maybe.
No,
but like with Veronica there, I don't think she would.
But not Gia. Jackie's like an 09er, so I don't understand.
Because it's at Duncan's place.
But I don't understand why Jackie doesn't interact with the 09ers more. Because she is an 09er.
True. I mean, I would have liked her around more, obviously. Yeah. I love Tessa Thompson, but this episode just had too much as it is. And we got like
Ritter,
4 seconds of Gia.
I don't think we ever get any scenes with the two of them, really.
Gia and Jackie?
Yeah.
Gia, Jackie.
Gia, Jackie. Tessa, Kristen.
Real quick.
Because they're both Marvel superheroes. Just throwing it out there.
Who are? Oh,
Gia, Jackie.
True. Oh, yeah. Okay. I was thinking MCU, not MCTV. Whatever.
They're both Marvel fucking superheroes.
Although there are talks about bringing Daredevil and Jessica Jones into
they have to
MCU.
wait 3 years is the contract with Netflix.
Really?
Yeah, that was the contract at Netflix.
They're like 3 years after it ends?
After it ends, they're not allowed to show
up.
Fuck you! They're not allowed to show up. They can't be used at least 3 years after. Yeah, they need to wait 3 years to use these characters.
Fuck you.
Fuck off. Kristen Ritter deserves. Oh my god. Brie Larson and Kristen Ritter together. Jessica Jones and Captain Marvel make BFFs.
I would just really like to see Jessica Jones kind of like fully powered up.
Yeah. That'd be cool. Okay. Veronica Mars. It's the podcast we're doing. What I was trying to say. I still maintain from last episode before, that Veronica is right with Keith, and a more competent sheriff in charge is way more pressing than being able to outsmart what the fuck ever this bus
I don't
bomber.
Understand the
Keith makes no sense. I'm sorry.
I don't understand the story perspective of not making Keith sheriff. Like, why did they introduce this if they didn't go anywhere with it?
Give it to us right after, because that would feel way more in line, I guess. Because this just feels like Keith is being virtuous for no fucking reason. Like, a stupid martyr. Like, it doesn't make sense. You could do so much more by having someone not corrupt in power than have it's the whole fucking Donald Trump thing where never.
Yeah, please don't. But I do appreciate that we get a lot of Lamb this season, because last season we only got him for a few episodes. So I am glad that...
Dude, we get him more this season than we do next season, and he's in the credits.
I really do appreciate that Lamb is actually part of the investigation because he
we only heard about it last season,
but also
really.
It was basically like not a cold case, but it was also like an old case at that point, and also it was a solved case for everyone. From everyone's perspective, it was a solved case, Lily's murder. So obviously,
like Keith was literally the only one.
Yeah, because
Keith and Veronica were literally the one on.
Lamb was under the impression that he solved the biggest crime in Neptune history, so he wasn't gonna like look into it. So, but it is nice that this season it shows, because I don't think he's necessarily an awful cop. He's just a cocky cop, and you disagree?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I just think he's corrupt. I don't.
Whoa, that does. Do you mean like a decent detective?
Yes.
Okay. No, I don't know. Regardless, you're right. The dude is like the personification of a dude bro who made solid D's throughout high school and college and like got to becoming a cop because they were good at a sport.
Yeah.
That's it. That doesn't make him good at in any aspect of his job. I think he relies on the talents of his way more
like Sack should be sheriff.
Smart deputy. Holy shit, yes.
Like, I think
exactly
Sack should be sheriff over Keith, because I think Keith is also not the greatest, because
well, we learned in season 3 he's very emotionally driven in this job.
He lets his emotions get the best of him, and he's also like
he definitely do better than Lamb, but
but when Keith is on, like, Keith has tunnel vision. He doesn't see. It's like he sees one thing. He doesn't see anything else, and that's what kind of like. That's the kind of the reason he was kicked out of being sheriff.
Like, he's really smart and like capable at his job.
Yeah.
I see. I'd vote for Sax.
I'd vote for Sax
too.
Oh. Also, this episode, Woody becomes mayor.
Oh yeah.
Or it's not called mayor, but it's basically mayor. It's like
county supervisor.
Yeah. And then the news guy's like, it's basically mayor. We're just from this point on, he's mayor.
Right.
To make it easier.
It's also like no one's
from a viewer standpoint, it's easier that he's just the mayor.
Honestly, because I don't know what a fucking county supervisor is.
Because they mentioned it in episode 1 of the season, and I'm like, I thought he became the mayor. Maybe he didn't. Maybe I was just wrong.
It's such like a little line, but I guess also like Veronica congratulates Gia.
Oh, I like the.
Hey, I'm sorry about your dad. It's such a drag. That other guy seems like a total knob.
Yeah. Congrats on your old man. Guess that makes you like Neptune's first daughter. Are you ready for all the parade waving and ribbon cutting?
I thought I'd go more Bush twin style. You know, public drunkenness, sluttiness, and minor scandals.
Yes! Fucking love that line.
Yeah.
She could never be an Obama.
She doesn't want to be.
And then Keith with Aaron. I just really like the whole like follow up to season 1, like Aaron and Keith being able to meet again, and like Aaron can't like bullshit Keith on this, being like, "Oh no, I didn't do it" or whatever.
I didn't try to burn your daughter alive.
Sure, I said out loud multiple times like she had it coming or whatever, but like he could do with Logan. Like I really liked that, being able to see the difference of how Aaron can try to maintain his innocence with Logan. Well, because
Aaron still sees Logan as a child. He still sees Logan as a child he can, like, beat.
Oh, dude. Look, just
maybe that's why Logan's
Jason
acting
Doering
up so much this season. It's because he has no one beating him at home.
Sad. But I really... Jason Doering did really good work with that scene with him and Aaron. Like, you could feel the hurt in him and all that. It was some really good acting chops on Mr. Doering's part. And I think last bit of it really is Keith going to investigate the bus and Lamb not letting him anywhere near it. Like, that was...
To be fair...
I get it.
Keith wants all these privileges, but he's not a cop, or he's not part of the sheriff department. Like...
I like to think about, like, if Keith was sheriff and this, like, Vinny brought him the recording.
Yeah.
Would Keith let Vinny go check out the bus?
I'm guessing no.
Granted, Keith is a lot more capable than Vinny in that situation. The roles are reversed yet again because Vinny's more of a lamb. But let's just say if
anyone came up to him with the tape.
Veronica. He'd let Veronica look at the bus.
No, he
would guide her through it. Are you kidding me?
No, he wouldn't let her.
2 episodes from now, he's going to be giving her a guided tour of the bus. Like, that's how Keith works. No.
Yeah.
All right, but I will show you. But also, why has Keith not learned his lesson that it's safer for him to work with Veronica than tell her no? Especially after she comes to him being like, I think I'm the reason for the bus crash, and me going into this is the only thing keeping me sane. Maybe that's the point. Like, that's the same thing she said about Lily's murder.
He let her
Keith, you would think Keith would just, like, I don't know, team up with her again. Be like, hey, buddy, I don't know. She was safer when they worked together in the last season.
You just need a little more, because they always need that father-daughter tension. That's the problem.
Well, yeah, I don't know. I'm just a little tired of the, like, 1 step forward, 4 steps back. Like, just find a middle ground. God damn it.
So I never really understood the point of this episode title, because I know they find the rat at the end.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, that was 2 seconds.
Rat Saw God. I believe it's also Rob Thomas's first novel.
Oh.
The title of his first novel. 'Cause Rob has a habit of taking prior works and reinventing them into his current work.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Just a little bit of a habit of that. But I get it. I mean, it's your shit. It's not like he's copying someone else. He's copying himself. Like,
yeah. So that's pretty much all I have.
To you.
That's pretty much all I have to say about the episode.
Yeah. I do like that it answers, like, what Dick was smelling in 201.
Yeah.
I think it gives it, like, I would definitely smell a dead rat.
Yeah. When I used to work at a bookstore, and we'd always have, like, dead mice in the back because they would come in and then get crushed by something.
Oh.
But, like, because there's, like, whatever. We were like a flagship store.
I don't want to see it. Like, I don't want to come across, like, dead mouse. Like,
no, but, like, whatever. It was like, we were right beside a McDonald's. There's a Starbucks in there.
So,
like,
great. The McDonald's had rats.
Whatever. But they'd always get caught or stuck somewhere. And then
Starbucks.
You just smell it, and you always knew when a mouse was dead. It's like,
gross.
And so we'd have to go find it. Oh, we also forgot to talk about, which is kind of big, Logan's house is burned down this episode.
Oh yeah, his house got burned down.
And then I love his interaction with Weevil when he buys Weevil's grandmother's house.
Oh yeah.
That's such a power play, and like
it is.
It's such a like matter. I'm not a Logan fan, but like I was like mad respect Logan. Mad fucking
it's
respect.
True, like that is a power move.
That was like, yeah, it was.
I respect that. Well, I don't because it's a dick move, but it's like a power.
But we all know Weevil's the one that burned down his house.
Yeah, but you know how much money Logan is going to collect on that insurance?
That's not the point.
You know what Weevil did is just made Logan richer.
I know.
That's literally all that happened.
Do you know why?
And Logan is temporarily misplaced and didn't get to watch Ellen on TiVo.
It's because the PG-13 gang doesn't have Felix to like sort out their shit.
Right? He knows that. He knows about this type of shit.
Yeah.
No one's running the Excel spreadsheets now.
No
one.
No, Hector has to, and he's not into it.
He doesn't know what he's used to charts and boards. He's not used to like computer graphs.
He doesn't know what insurance like the premiums are.
Deductible what?
Felix would have been like, guys, by burning down his house, we're adding so much more money to his portfolio. What we should do, I don't know.
Felix goes around slashing 3 tires instead of 4 because he knows insurance won't pay for it unless it's all 4.
Just like, that's when you like spray paint or do some damage. Don't burn down the whole place. Burn down like the pool house.
He would still get some good money from that. I don't know. Maybe
but it would
flooding.
It would just go towards
sometimes
rebuilding
insurance
it.
won't cover flooding, depending on how it happens. I believe like if it's from an outside source, it doesn't cover it.
So what they need to do
but like
is
an inside source.
Find out what the Eccles insurance policy.
Yes, exactly. Felix would have been on top of this. He knows what's going on.
So that's let's get into some what's the word?
Segments?
I was gonna say categories.
How do you say segments?
Segments. It's a fucking French word.
As kind of a side project, I dispense fashion advice.
Fashion segment time. So with this segment, we like to talk about the fashions of 2005, what we liked, what we didn't like, and, just what's going on there.
There was nothing great in this episode.
Except, okay, so correct me if I'm wrong. Is that brown jacket, is this the first instance of the brown jacket with the latcher around the neck?
For Veronica, that's the one thing I put. I like the tan brown jacket.
Because it comes back.
It does.
Like, it's either been here before, but I know it comes up in...
back.
I think it's Nobody Puts Baby in a Corner?
Because I like that. I also like Gia's purple party dress.
Yes! Yes!
And I did
She
like
looks so
Logan's
good.
jacket he was arrested in. Like that biker jacket.
I did think it was, slightly too big for him.
But all his jackets are slightly too big for him.
But, that one was super noticeable because it was also kind of bulky.
Yeah. Because it was like a racer jacket.
Yeah. It just felt too much
I liked
for him.
it.
And, the infamous Argyle shirt that every man that's been with Veronica
Not
wears.
every man.
Don't! Oh, you're talking about Leo.
These are the jokes.
In this segment, we like to talk about our favorite quote of the episode and just go a little bit more on it. This episode, again, like the last one, wasn't too quote heavy.
No.
At least in the last episode, there was a lot of good speeches, in a way.
Yeah.
So what do you have for your favorite quote?
So mine is from Hector, and it's...
People are saying stuff, man.
What do you mean stuff?
I mean, my little brother, the other day asked me if it's true. The PCH stands for Panty Club for Homos. Yeah, heard it at school.
For some reason, I thought that was really
Thumper.
funny, and I don't remember that line from ever hearing that before, but because they'll always be the PG-13 gang to me, but I'm also okay with the Panty Club for Homos.
I would like to join that club with them.
Yeah. But also,
Sounds like a good time.
I also feel like they could have, whoever was started that thing could have found something better. That just seems like a stretch.
It feels like a 13-year-old kid tried to come up with
Yeah.
gay.
Yeah.
They're gay. It's all gay.
If you wanted to get really gay, it should have been Penis Club for Homos. That would have been more on brand, but...
Prostate Club for Homos.
Prostate Club for
Hit
Homos.
that G-spot. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
They're all bottoms. So my favorite quote, surprisingly not a funny one. It's when Keith visits Aaron in the jail or whatever, and they're having their little back and forth. Yeah, they're tit for tats. And Aaron's getting cocky. And Keith is like,
Truth is, I don't care if you're behind the crash or not. I just want you to know that if anything happens to my daughter in, say, the next 70, 80 years, you're the one who's going to pay for it.
Now, did you come all the way out here just to give me that tough guy speech?
I came all the way out here to show how easily I can get to you. So just file that away.
this is so fucking badass. Bitch, I screamed. I forgot all about that. Keith is a fucking badass.
I really like when Aaron is like, are you here for more material for your book? Because no one would have read it without me. And I'm like, Aaron!
Keith didn't say shit. Keith just sits there. Doesn't even do anything about it.
Because Aaron's right.
I love it. And especially because at the beginning when he first walks in, he's like, no, he's the guy who is not gonna know I was here.
Yeah.
Whatever.
There's no seat for my lawyer.
Yeah.
No, there's just a seat for me, you, and then the officer who's gonna forget you were here.
Yes, yeah. I don't know. Keith is a badass, and I kind of got the chills a little bit. But we know Keith wouldn't follow through. So, well, I mean, if Veronica died, yeah, he'd follow through. But I don't know. Let's just go on to the next segment.
Go Pirates!
MVP time, our most valuable pirate. With this segment, we like to choose which character did the best this episode, which character brought us the most joy, or just whatever the hell we're feeling. I'm going to go with Clarence Weedman for this episode. I wish we had more of him. I want him to train Veronica. I want her to step away from Keith, and I want her to go under Clarence's wing. He's just badass, and he's about to fucking take care of shit in Vegas.
Also, she would look really good in suits. Like, she would start wearing a lot of suits.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ooh. Give me a bi-power suit. Fuck yes. Who's your MVP?
I give it to Cliff, just mainly for mainly for him, his phone call with Veronica, and then him calling the card company.
Oh, his speech. Yes.
Yeah. Because like, I don't think we get a lot of Cliff going forward, but he didn't do very much for the actual episode, but he stood out.
He was good. He was really good in the episode. I'll allow it.
Thanks.
Excuse me, it's Madison's turn. It's time for a Madison Minute. Hello.
It's time for a Madison Minute. Why don't you go ahead and tell them about this segment and take it away?
So, as you all know by now, if you've listened to more than one episode of this podcast, we're huge Madison and Sinclair fans, and we used to talk about her throughout the episode, so we decided to just condense it all into one beautiful, pink, bright segment called a Madison Minute. So Madison was not in this episode, but I think she would have been at Gia's party, for sure.
Definitely.
And I think she would have been, like, her and Dick are not together, but she's still gonna be, like, all over Dick. Because, like, Naki's... I mean, I don't care what you say. Also, she's gonna totally, like, when Logan gets arrested, she would totally be all over that. She'd be like, ugh, Logan Eccles, ugh. But also be like, when he's freed, I knew you were good, Logan, like, ugh. They just need to, like, let it go, okay? Just because you come from rich family and you're white doesn't mean you killed somebody.
Didn't choose that life, Logan.
Yeah.
You were born into it. It's
Yeah.
not your fault. All right, let's go to our final segment.
Okay.
Pirate points are earned by being a contributing member of the school.
Pirate points. By the time we get to the end of the episode, we figured that you know how we feel about it, whether we liked it, hated it, fell somewhere in the middle. So instead of giving out a numerical score or a letter grade, we like to give out pirate points and just kind of have fun with it instead of taking it too seriously. So how many pirate points does this episode get from you, Travis?
This episode has enough pirate points to stay at a $30 a night hotel with a tall black man.
Okay. All right. Well, I kind of had the same one, except it was enough pirate points to rent 4 rooms at $30 a pop. Just to find some dead girl in an icebox.
That's a great, $120 well spent.
Yeah, I really kind of hope that Clarence reimbursed Veronica for that.
He didn't.
He didn't.
I was also hoping, like, for some reason, I wanted at the end of that scene for Veronica to be like, and I want my money back.
Yes! I was hoping for the same thing!
But Veronica did not read the room.
She did not. She
would have, because she would have got it.
She would have. All right. Well, that brings us to the end of the episode. If you like what you heard today, please subscribe to the podcast. If there is a rating system, we would love you forever. If you went over and found those stars, found the 5th star, and gave it a little to let us know how much you liked it. You can also follow us on social media at veronicamarspod on Twitter and Instagram, or shoot us an email, veronicamarspod@gmail.com. If you'd like to talk about anything that you heard in this episode, prior episodes, something you want to talk about for a future episode, let us know, and we will talk about it on here. You can find me on social media, Instagram and Twitter, at Ojo, that is OHJEAUX. And about you, Travis?
You guys can find me on the social at Travis Truant. That's Travis. I don't know why that's so funny.
It is TRUANT for Truant. Other than that, we will see you guys next week with Veronica Mars Season 2, Episode 7. Nobody puts baby in a corner? Pretty sure is Episode 7.
Nobody puts baby in a corner.
Yeah, I was right. We will see you next week for Season 2, Episode 7. Nobody puts baby in a corner, a Diane Ruggiero classic. And until then, I hope you are having
It's also a Madison episode next week. Just throwing it out there.
Cool. Hope you're having a better day than Travis interrupting me. Whatever. Goodbye.
Wow.
You tried to say Veronica Mars. We get it. Girl detectives are bitchier than regular detectives. Not into it.